What's good? This your boy CJ Goodfellow. We about to enter that real boxing ish with the boxing clinic. You dig? Let's get into it. Canelo Alvarez, according to Boxing Scene, I'm gonna link the article in the description. Said that him or Triple G can get knocked down or knocked out in this fight. Now, he said he don't think that team, Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, and Abel Sanchez are underestimating his power. He said both teams understand that each fighter could possibly get knocked down or knocked out in this fight. When you got two good punchers, in the ring, anything can happen. Some people might take that for a sign of weakness, him being honest like that. But him being honest like that to me is just, it's just the reality. It's the fact of reality. He knows what he's going against, and with Triple G and Abel Sanchez is spitting out, they talking about, Canelo doesn't have the power. Abel Sanchez saying he slaps with his punches and all of that shit. That's being naive. And I've been the first person to blast Canelo Alvarez's power as being overrated, in my opinion. I thought he was an overrated puncher before he fought Floyd. I thought he was an overrated puncher. But not to say he can't knock him out. Like Canelo said, anybody, can knock anybody out, basically, if you hit him at the right spot. They don't have to be a big puncher. And that's what I'm telling people. Danny Jacobs can hurt Triple G. Kurt Stevenson can hurt Triple G. David Lemieux can hurt Triple G. All different type of fighters, though. That's what people don't understand. It's different type of punchers. And the difference between all three of those punchers, Stevenson and Lemieux were one-dimensional punchers, and you see Triple G box them easily. He didn't mix it up and brawl with Curtis Stevens or David Lemieux because he knew it was a big chance that he was going to get put on his ass. He didn't put his chin out versus like he did William Monroe and the rest of them. You got to pay attention. With Danny Jacobs, he didn't do it neither. But Danny Jacobs was too busy, being on the defensive and hitting Golovkin back. He never punched with Golovkin. He never took that chance. He was hitting Golovkin way on the back end. He never was aggressive. He was always retaliating to Golovkin's offense. He never pressed the attack, consistently to put Golovkin on his back foot for whatever reason that was. And Canelo Alvarez is the type of puncher that's a good counter puncher. And the punches that usually hurt guys and get guys out of there are the ones that they don't see coming. And also he's a better body technician than the rest of those guys. A lot of those guys were just, headhunters. Golovkin can mix it up. So if he can get to the body and Triple G start to drop his hands, he can slip a counter uppercut right down the middle and get him. So that's what a lot of people don't understand. They're like, you don't do it. It's different ways. You can be methodical with your punches. And those other guys wasn't methodical in the fights with Triple G with their punches. Will Canelo take the risk and punch with Triple G? Possibly. He doesn't have the footwork of Danny Jacobs to be elusive, but he can. He can do enough. But that's going to, in my opinion, that's going to even, float or sink the ship in that fight. His aggressiveness. If he puts Triple G on the back foot and be aggressive and then able to mix it up and slip and dip and make him look like a jive turkey with some of them counter punches, then he should win. He should win the fight if he had a stamina and a chin. But we'll see. We gon'